Hi guys! Welcome to the stream! Well, you guys know this space so well, don't you? Oh, you just must feel right at home. Thank you guys for coming. Let me know if you can't hear me talk, or the music's too loud, or you don't like me. I don't know. No, don't tell me that. I don't want to hear it. Welcome to the live stream, the sporadic live stream. We really always have something to do. It just depends on if I can sit in my chair and talk to you guys. But it's my favorite thing to do, and I'm so happy to see you guys tonight. We are going to be exploring a different. I don't think I've ever really gone over this particular part of selling on my store. I mean, I've made YouTube videos, but we never dive deep into what it takes to photograph or get the most out of the photographs of a product that you're selling. If you know, let me know, because I'm still figuring it out. I swear to God, I've had my camera for like half a decade now, and I've been taking pictures of my products, and I've been filming myself, and I feel like I'm still figuring out how photos work. I literally learned the difference between aperture, shutter speed, and ISO like last week. I mean, I vaguely understood, but I really hammered it in. I don't know how to change the aperture on my camera, but we're getting closer. So, okay, first let's start with saying hi. Hi, everybody. Hello, Trevor. Hello, William. Thank you for coming. Looking forward to the stream and your appearance in Texas. William, are you going to be at the festival? I would love to see anyone there who is interested in coming. It's an open festival. The public can come to it. You can watch a whole bunch of cool films, including Galatea, which will be debuting on the 17th. I haven't put out the advertisement yet, but there is one. And I'm going to be there. You can literally, it would be like, wait, what is it called? CreatorCon? VidCon. It would be like VidCon with one YouTuber. Just one YouTuber that you know, and I will, if you decide to go, I will be there. Like, you probably can't miss me, because I will be in the vicinity the whole time for the most part. I'm going to try to catch as many movies as I can, because I think going to film festivals is like watching the future of cinema right in front of you. So that's just my opinion. But it honestly, this trip to Texas, it's coming up real soon. I feel like, hello, Spooky Boo, thank you for coming. I feel like I've been looking forward to this Texas festival for like 4 years now. It's been a long time coming, and now it's finally almost here. And I've been working on this film. What is it now? The pandemic puts a lot of things out of perspective, but I think it's been like 4 years now since we started, talking about it. Why not show you a little bit of, that's what I'll do before should I? See, this whole thing about that oil painting poster that we've been doing, you know the one. I think I've only been online twice or once. Okay, yeah, like once for sure, painting it in front of you. And I've made a little bit of progress, but not as much as I would like. I wanted it to be done by the the film festival, but I don't know if that's possible. Grab a drink, grab a snack. I actually remember to eat dinner tonight, guys. What did you have for dinner? What was your favorite meal of this week? And can we please talk about how cute my outfit and my hair is? I cracked and I bought one of those straighteners that's like rounded on the outside so that it also curls your hair. Whatever, cool. And I love it. And I love this shirt. It's a very adorable. It's cute. Okay. And so let me first show you. So we're not going to be taking the photographs. I've already taken them because that would be just a disaster. We're going to edit the photos tonight. And you're gonna watch that process. And this is my little studio back here, as you see. Those are all the things that I had to take photos of. You want to see some of the fake food up close? Do you want to see it? It's really cute. Okay, what do we got here? Oh yeah, my pizza. Okay, here's some of my some of the hero fake food of the day. So I'm bringing back the Harry Potter Happy Birthday donuts. I used to sell these as felt, and I never picked it up again because I started making Harry Potter cakes, as he really did have. But I include the cracks. The cracks might be a little bit too prominent. I'm not sure about that. If you guys know what Harry Potter, this is the cake that Hagrid gives him in the movie. These are new. I'm selling filled donuts. People would ask for them, and I'm like, I can't do that because I mean, I'm always open to questions and suggestions from the customers, like what can I do? But the thing is, what I guess I do differently from other people, like if somebody's making something with clay, you can basically take that clay and turn it into anything. But since I make my stuff in molds and I replicate them, I really only have the types of foods that I have already, you know. But I'm always adding. And so what do you think? Look at these guys. So they've got a little spout where their filling comes out. Got like a flat bottom. And they are just perfect. Oh my god. Look at this little whipped cream dollop. Yeah, it's blowing out, but oh, it's so cute. So cute. This is a new flavor of ice cream that I have actually tried it for customs, but like cotton candy, is that cute or what? It's kind of like a half and half that kind of blended and mixed. I'm thinking like if you were going to like a Hershey's, you know, little mom and pop shop that's selling Hershey's out of tubs, out of a you know, a lying down freezer. They'd have a half and half of like blue and pink bubblegum cotton candy flavor. What I could not tell you what cotton candy ice cream tastes. I'm sure it tastes like cotton candy, but like I never ever would pick that flavor if I was going. Tell me in the comments, tell me in the chat, what is your top pick for like going to the ice cream place, like if you had to like scoop it out, that kind of ice cream place. Hard serve. Mine would always be, I'm answering the question for myself, it's always something that has the most chocolate stuff in it. Like if there's like a that also doesn't have nuts or peanut butter, because it would kill me. I also have gotten like, what do you call that, White House cherry. I've gotten that before a lot. What else would I usually get? Banana nut bread. Oh my god. That's, I mean, besides the nuts for me, but like that is quite a flavor. Oh, that sounds delish. Oh my gosh. I'm continuing to work on pizza. Okay, I would definitely be cutting a bunch of these little thingies away. That's like kind of like the, you know, the overspray or whatever you want to call it. But I am trying my damnedest to get a realistic looking pizza. This has been cut from a real pizza that I cast as a whole pizza. I cast it for a customer and have been meaning to duplicate and sell entire pizzas, but every single time I do it, I never fill it with enough foam and it always comes out flawed. So I always end up cutting it up into pieces and using it as pieces instead, using the good pieces. But like, I don't know. Like, I feel like some of these things, like, you're like, yeah, that's ice cream. No question. And then other things, you're like, yeah, it's pizza, but like, it's like plastic pizza. You know, I mean, one thing that I do differently, which is kind of not represented here, but this looks very shiny. The pepperoni looks very shiny because I used not real pepperoni. Well, obviously, but I didn't use a real cast of my pepperoni. I was using like other pieces that I had. Okay, anyways, the last thing that I'm pretty obsessed with right now, you can tell me if you agree, is my apple pie. Okay, I put these, I don't know what I think about these. I have these little crystals that are kind of iridescent, and I put them on there like sugar, but they're like iridescent, so I don't know if that reads. But this is my apple pie. The apple pie is tough because the crust is the same color as the filling, so it's not as dynamic as, like, say, my cherry pie. Like, this is so striking, you know? It's just so, like, in your face. Look at them cherries in there. Ah! Oh my god, I missed a spot. Did I miss a spot? I missed one. Oh no, I gotta fill that in. Oh, damn it. I can tell, like, this guy right here, he's not filled. I'll do it. Don't worry. It'll get filled. I'm glad I saw that. Somebody would have been like, there's something wrong with this. Something's off that I can't quite put my finger on. All right, that is the parade of my fake food for the day. Now, we're going to see them all photographed. So as you see, yeah, that's my little studio over there. This is how okay. This is how I've come to light them. I do it in the daylight, so I've got my big window. You've seen my window that covers practically my whole wall. It's shining in through here. And then I also put kind of like a backlighting, even though there continues to be a lot of shadow in that corner. And I photographed them there. You're seeing, I wonder if you can see this from the distance. This is a gift that Valerie gave me. Your friend Val, our friend Val. Oh my god, this is so interesting that, like, in my photographs, light does not capture what this is. Can you see this? You can't. Oh my god, it's a skull and it has a face. There he is. But whenever light, like, shines on it, you can't see him at all because he's made of velvet. It's so interesting. Look at that. Like, if you ever need something to absorb as much light as possible, black velvet. Interesting, huh? That's so weird. Okay. I'm fascinated. Are you fascinated? All right, let's get to the photo editing, shall we? Let's share my computer. Get that out of here. There we are. There we go. Hi. Look at my nice fall background. I've admittedly been spending too much time on my on making, like, and finding backgrounds for my computer that inspire me, which honestly I think is a good idea. So this is a tip for you guys if you want to, if you like want an inspo board, but like you don't know, like, you don't want to hang something on your wall, or you don't want, or you like you don't have a place like that, like you don't want to do that kind of thing. What I've started to do is collect pictures of not only these fall backgrounds that make me super happy and cozy, but I've also been collecting like illustrations and, because marketing design stuff that are very inspirational to me, something that I aspire to be like, the way that I want to draw, the things that I want. I've even started collecting, this is hard to find though, places of how I want my future forever home to look like, because I'm thinking about it. I'm getting a little old. We're all getting older, and I think about what I want to do, like what I want my dream place to look like. And I don't need a super big amount of space. In fact, my dream place is an apartment. Like I want to live. I really wouldn't mind living in a building full of people that's like, I would love it to be luxurious and have quite a lot of space and rooms and stuff, but not as much as a big mansion or a house. I really don't. I'm one person, and I want to be one person for the foreseeable future. So I really wouldn't mind having that. But I don't see my style of decorating represented in interior design. I've been trying to find the word that would help me search for and find photographic inspiration. And the closest I found is eclectic or maximalism. But when I look at some of the pictures that come up, it's like, cool, yeah, I guess that's in the right direction. But it tends to be like you just threw up color all over the wall. And I don't necessarily want that. I want it to be a little bit whimsical, but I also really like my dark colors. Like there's going to be a lot of red. and and I do like covering my walls, but with intentional things and like to make an impact. And I don't know. So I'm trying to figure out what that is and what to call it, because I would also like to make here. Well, actually, these are the couple things I found. Why am I describing it? I can show you. So like here's something. Again, not 100% the style that I'm looking for. It's like between this and maybe between this, something in between the two of these, because this is really dark, right? Like this was from a 1987 magazine, not a physical one I found on the internet. This is nice and pretty cute, but it's a little bit more bohemian than oh, there's a cat there. I didn't notice that before. And I want the whimsy. Like I want my kitchen to be full of fake food for sure. Here's a cute kitchen. This is not what the stream was supposed to be about at all, for sure. I'm aware of that. I'm kind of letting you into what I've been up to, besides like being crazy busy and just trying to get that painting done and doing my day job. But I've also been kind of at the end of the night, at the very, very end of the night, I've been relaxing and kind of looking through some of these inspo pictures, being the Pinterest queen that I am without being on Pinterest practically at all, because I don't know, it's more link based than pictures, and I want pictures. I want big pictures. Okay, so that's what I've been letting my mind wander to. But let's go into our folder here. This is my folder. Whoa, with a lot of pictures. I asked for pictures, I'm getting them. So these are the pictures I took. These are their RARs, or not RARs, they're RAWs. RAR, like RAR files. RAWs, the RAW files. And then their JPEGs right next to them. Oh, I love this picture. Isn't this just you can just eat these guys up. What's your favorite pie here? We got blackberry, we've got cherry, we've got apple, we got blueberry. These, oh my god, they're so cute. So these are some of the new things. Oh yeah, I didn't show you. Those are pretty new. Where'd they go? Oh, I put them over on the table. I would have shown you those for sure in person. What else we got here? Got some of the Harry Potter cakes. And so as you see, the frame is quite dark in some of these. And we're definitely going to brighten those up. I shoot them dark because I guess I don't have enough lights or the dark background just gets really dark. Rar Pigs Val says, Val, if you just came in, we were showing off one of your gifts to me. We're going to see it in the pictures if we can see him at all. But oh yes, William, those pies, honestly, even I want to eat them sometimes. And I know that they're made of foam. So I'm going to pick a couple out here and we're going to just start. And if I can't, let me pick here what photos I want to use, because I'm going to start with the things that I need to post the most, because there are just some things that I have an abundance of and they're very popular and they are not on the internet and they need to be right about yesterday. So let's do this. I'm like, what is the best way to do this? So we're going to turn it on. This is how I usually kind of sort through these. We're going to sort by kind so we can get those raws out of there. Come on. There we go. We can always get the raw if I need it later. And what you want a raw for, if you're not aware. So my camera, my Canon is set to be taking, every time I click the picture, I click the shutter, it will create a raw file and it will create a JPEG for me. And that is a JPEG is easier it's compressed. And it's easier to see and look at, and it's smaller, of course. You see these 40 gigabyte guys, and then there's these 10 gigabyte guys. So what I am trying to do is when you have a raw, wow, there's a whole skeleton under here. That's so funny. We'll bring him up with the raw. This is the perfect example. See, you do not see our black velvet skeletons. Time flies when you're making pies, doesn't it ever? So we can go and take our raw file and we can bring him up. So let me pick the picture that I actually want. Oh, here, I can see him a little bit. I don't know if you can. Oh, that's a keeper. Oh, I love that one so much. So let's go find the raw. I'm going to sort by name so that I've already got this one highlighted. So I'm going to take its raw equivalent and open it with Photoshop. So what RAW does is that it is an uncompressed file, and it makes it so that a lot of your colors and your lighting in between, that again gets compressed, so that you're just getting like the superficial information. You're going to be able to pull it out. So something that you don't see in the JPEG, it can be hidden within the file of whenever I'm on the streams explaining something, I'm like, am I just making this up as I go along? What is going on here? Oh my god, that makes all the sense in the world, Valerie. Put the fairy lights inside. Oh, I feel so stupid. That would do it. Oh my god! Opportunity missed! Because, okay. Oh my god. Oh my god. I feel... Oh god. That's very hot. That's very hot. Oh, that's scary. Trying to find lights at my immediate disposal here. I don't know. I don't know what to... I can't... I don't think this will show anything, but... Okay, wait a minute. Right. So this guy, oh, there you can see them. He's got a bunch of details. He's got like all of this. What do you call that? Oh my god, it's on the tip of my tongue. It's not verdigris. Is that the right word? I don't know. But it's got a bunch of these cutouts. And oh wait, he doesn't have a he's a closed bottom, but I'm sure you can stick the fairy lights in there. Okay, let's not set him on fire. But yeah, that's exactly what I should be doing, Valerie, isn't it? Oh my god, I feel so dumb. Should I even edit this photo now? Yeah, we're gonna do it. Because now I want to... Next time. I have yet to use this guy in my photographs, because usually what I do is I just kind of lay... for the longest time, I've been putting the crown just sitting on its face. So that's like... It's taking up all of the picture, and that's all that you see. And I wanted your focus to go there. But... For example, like my piece has been like come on, guy, what's going on? What do I need to do here? It wasn't sitting correctly, and it was kind of like squished, the crown by itself, when it was just sitting there. So I decided yeah, like let's use the skeleton. And I love him so much. I'm sorry it took me so long because now I want to use him in the rest of my photographs. So we're going to just bring these shadows right the heck up. There he is. There he is. Or she. I mean, you know, we're all skeletons. Yeah, it definitely should be a female with this fashion statement, or what am I? I'm being so gender specific here in our new world. So I'm gonna kind of bring it up there, and I see a lot of whoa, okay, you saw it. Now that's let me go here. So there's a lot of pointed there's a lot of noise. We'll call it noise. It is called noise. You sometimes you can't see it from far away, but I can definitely see it. I'm going to hopefully kind of make that a little bit better. But I am going to do this. I'm going to edit this photo. Wow, it didn't affect the donut crown itself too much, which is great. So now I've kind of fixed it in RAW. I've brought up some of the things. Basically, RAW is for if your photo is too blown out or if it's too dark, like a blown out sky or a darkly lit photo that doesn't have that much information on the surface. You can be able to see it in the RAW file once you kind of pull up the shadows or pull up, you know, the curves and the lighting. Okay, let's get my workspace all set up here. And so when it comes to my pieces, I have an action. That I'm gonna hide the rest of those. I have an action that I go to. I have a bunch of actions that will basically automate some of my moves. And I always use them because it saves a lot of time. And so we're going to go with August 2021 fake food. It looks like that's the last fake food action that I had. I always update them. I always make new ones. Absolutely next time, Valerie. I feel so dumb. So dumb. I'm going to get him its own little fairy lights. Because I do have some. Oh yeah, I have them in my Christmas stuff. Yes. Sorry, it's selecting the set. Look at it work. Look at it work. It's automating for me. Hands free. It's giving me the pieces that I need. Again, I've chosen to edit on my old computer, even though I bought a $2,000 new computer that I haven't figured out yet. At least I will always have it when this goes south officially. Officially. There is a way to get rid of some of that noise. Kind of. And that is it. Okay. Okay, continue. Okay, it didn't. All right. Continue. That's fine. It's fine. Oh, was I supposed to? I'm thinking if I was supposed to crop this first. I don't remember if I do that or not. It's been a while. This is telling me that a bunch of my steps didn't work. Wait a minute. Let me try to crop this and see if that will stop giving me all those errors. Because for Etsy, you want it at... Sorry, Daddy, I am working. Unless he's trying to call me about something stupid on the stream, like if there's a killer behind me. I don't see him. All right. I hope it's not an emergency. Because I don't know why my dad would be calling me so late at night. 1 second. Let me text him just to make sure, because now I'm worried. I mean, it's probably fine. Probably fine. But... Hey, Daddy, I'm on stream. Does he even know what that means? Exclamation mark. Any emergency? Question mark. Okay. Okay, here's our crop skeleton. So I'm gonna press this again. But I don't know, gosh, I don't know if it's correct for this. Talk to you tomorrow. Okay, cool. I think we might abandon this action if it doesn't work out well because I'm like, why did it look like that when it changed over? And I'm thinking that like I much more accurately, it doesn't look good. But I think I think it's fine. Okay, yeah, I'll mess with it. Okay. So what it did is it selected my subject and then it added all of these little guys over here. These are different. I mean, I'm not going, you know what? Let's go through it step by step. How about we do that instead of like, oh, it's an action and then we just, so because like honestly this action really isn't working for me anyways. I don't really like it right now. So let's go through all the things that I would do. Okay, I'm going to select our subject, which is an action that you can just find it in the toolbar. It says select subject and it selects my guy. I can do it with my mouse too, but it's just easier sometimes that way. So I take this guy. Look at my purple mask. I'm just going to give him a nice little outline so that we can, in some instances, separate the object from the background when we want to. Where's he on begin? Okay, so I am just going to create any old mask. I'm going to create a curves mask. I just want to kind of create that separation. And so what am I seeing here? Okay, oh yeah, I forgot the most important part. My reference. Okay. Oh, God darn it. Oh my gosh. I just realized something. So I unplugged my drive in order to plug in my microphone, so I don't have my reference, but it's technically right in the thumbnail. So I'm just going to use the thumbnail as my reference. Okay, this is my reference. This picture of my cherry pie is what I want all of my color and lighting to look like. So whenever I'm editing these files, I always pull up my picture of my cherry pie and I compare it. Not that it's on the same background. Oh yeah, I have a different one that's on this actual background, but I'm going to still try to get it as close as possible. Okay. So honestly, this looks so good. This looks exactly like it does in real life. Maybe a little bit too light, but we can see it. It's there. Honestly, I should probably separate this guy from the background too. Again, just to get some bearings, and then we can play with all the different layers. We're mostly going to use curves because that's what I usually gravitate towards. Oh yeah, we're listening to stock music today. I missed it. So that's not I bet that's not a perfect path, but I don't think I'll fix that later. It's when we have curves and masks, like it's easy to fix. So, okay. I'm gonna bump a little bit of saturation on here. I'm just kind of like seeing what it needs and just moving back and forth. So oops. Is it only saturating my donuts? No, it's saturating everything. Okay. All right. It's looking pretty spooky right now. So since I already masked off this skull and donuts, I can actually just make a background. Like you can either duplicate, this curves layer. I'll just do that. Let me show you how. So I'm gonna just right click and we're gonna duplicate that layer. We're over here today, guy. And then I'm gonna press Command I just to make it opposite. So this, this is our layer where we're going to fix the background. So we can make it darker, we can make it lighter. But mostly what I'm gonna do is, what am I gonna do? What do I want to do? Well, definitely lighter because the background on this one is definitely lighter. Let me duplicate this guy. Ooh, it smells so good in here with my candle. And what do I want? Okay, what do I need to do here? What do we do to make this look more like this? Yeah, I'm going to work on the background first. So, first thing that I want to do, I'm going to put this layer on here so that it has the same kind of mask. And basically what I'm going to do, I'm going to make this for the whole background, okay? Opposite. So now the only thing that's not connected is the crown. I'm going to get rid of all this noise. And there's a couple ways to do that. So, and when you can't find something that you're looking for, this is in the filter. Okay, so I'm going to choose, you can't see it because it's on my other screen, but I'm going to noise. What even helps? Median? No. Add noise. Despeckle. I can despeckle. I don't think it's going to do much. I just press despeckle and I don't see a difference. Which's the one that really helps? Noise. Let's do dust and scratch. That's kind of my favorite, and you can really see the difference. So what the heck? Oh, that's why it didn't do anything. I need to click on the actual. Jeez, Jessica. It didn't do anything. It's like you're not even clicking on it, girl. So I'm gonna come over here. I'm gonna reduce noise anyways. Wait, reduce noise. Okay, so this is our noise reduction. Strength. Preserve detail down. See, this isn't really. It's not giving me much of a difference. Let's just do dust and scratch. I think that one's the best. You're using it when you have a dirty, dusty background and you want to get rid of like specks, which is great. So as you can see here, look at this. Oh, you can see in the preview right here. So turned it off, turned it on. That is really, like, that's almost too much here. I just kind of want to reduce the noise a bit. Yeah, he looks kind of out of focus. A skeleton. I'm going to just kind of really minimally do that so that we just don't see all of that pixelation. Yeah. So it's really only at like 3. And I think that I'm happy with that. And I see in some of the places where my mask was badly done. But since I'm using masks and I'm not deleting anything, I can fix it. So like I said, I duplicated the background and I'm just going to take my little brush here. Make sure this mask is nice and smooth. Nice and smooth. I'm a super secret spy. Here, I'll zoom you in so that you can really see what our noise reduction did. So there's still, you can still see some noise, but that's what I guess it just looks sharper. Oh yeah, you see in the stop. You see in the, oh goodness. Oh no. I can really see it in the wood grain. Maybe it wasn't as appropriate for the skeleton, but this wood grain, God, come on, stop. It's too much. Oh, it's zooming everything. Got it. That wood grain is really pixely. But when I turn, see, it's really pixely until I turn it off. Okay, whatever, you can see it, I'm sure. So, like, what's going on over there? It's because it seemed all of my... Okay. So I want a lot more color and I want some brightness here, I suppose. But I also want to even it out. So and again, you're going to see how I'm going to transform this by the end. So I'm seeing a lot more red in this picture here. So I'm going to do an all over curves. And just, yeah. Oh, it makes it a little bit more rosy. It's coming a little bit closer to that background for sure. Now, one thing I want to do is kind of even out this background. It's like very dark on the back panel. And then you've got this spotlight right over here. I want to even that out a little bit so it's not distracting, basically. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is what you know, they do at major retailers for the most part, I'm sure. You take a picture, it's okay, and then a designer like myself goes in there and makes it the scrumptious work of art that you see in a catalog, as if catalogs exist anymore. Oh, it's really grainy. I can see it very pixely back there. That's okay. We'll fix that later, maybe. Or not. Whatever. Yeah, maybe I'll do... I want to do a dust and scratch layer that's only... It's only the background. How do I do that? Well, I guess I... Maybe I should have done that from the beginning. No, I like that. The skull looks good. The skull looks good the way it does. Okay, we'll figure that out later. Okay, we got that. We brightened up that background, and now I just want to kind of warm this. This looks... I mean, it could look okay, but I want things to be pretty uniform myself here. So I just kind of like took a little piece, as you can see right there. I just brought the curves down so that you can see it. I'm just gonna fill it in where I think I need some of that extra. It's not gonna look like that. You're like, why are you doing that to the picture? I just kind of want to see it. I could turn on the mask, of course, but this is pretty helpful. So now, since I can see it, I know where it is. I'm gonna make it a little rosy. Kind of match that color on the other side. Is this fascinating or what? You're probably like, great. But look how uniform it is now. Like the whole background, it's like it was always lit so perfectly. We're gonna bring everything all the way up. A little bit more. Oh my God, we're almost done with this, guys. Is this the same? Is it looking too yellow? I think my crown's looking a little too yellow. So we're going to make another curve. See, we already got it. Oh, no. We got it right here. We already have it. It's right here. I am going to take a little bit of that. Yeah, we're going to make it a little bit more blue. Yeah. Now, okay, God, oh my God, we're almost done. I want to put a vignette on it. A vignette is a kind of spooky way, because I'm spooky, to kind of draw your eye even further in. Okay, it's got a big feather on it, and I'm going to... Is it blocked out? No, that's the opposite. Whoa. That feather's way too much. And so basically I'm just darkening the corners, and it will put focus and kind of like a spotlight on the center, if you will. If you will. All right, there we go. So vignette, that still needs to be a little bit more exact. Why is that mask? Oh, the mask is crap. I forgot. We already fixed it. It was down there with the other piece. Okay. Oh my gosh, this is looking pretty almost there. What is that, all that crap back there? Let's clean up the background a little bit more. Honestly, all of my editing is mostly just making sure that my background doesn't look like crap, so it's not distracting, because the food already looks delicious. Let's read from you guys. Spooky Boo, you would love to stay longer, but you have to help your uncle build a deck early tomorrow. Well, that sounds like a fantastic project. Spent 2 weeks working in the oil rig. Come home to relax. Wow, what a job. Later, Spooky Boo. Did I miss anybody saying hi? I think I've caught everybody. If I've missed you, say hi in the old chat there. So this is without the vignette, with the vignette. It's subtle, it's subtle. I think it like really draws you in. That background. Here is my background layer. I've lightened it up. I want to make it look a little less yellow and a little bit more red. I know that the background is not the same as my reference, but I can try to get it still in the same ballpark. Okay, cool. Now, I'm trying to think of how to do this. I want to despeckle. What you're seeing here, these 3 layers here, you've got copies. What? Can I make this bigger? I can. How do I do that? I've definitely seen it before. But I don't remember how to make these guys bigger. But can I just double click? Is that? Oh yeah, there we are. Large thumbnails. Whoa. Okay, that's a little much. Okay, there we go. See what's going on down here. So these guys, these are all copies of my photo, and this top one is despeckled on the background. Not despeckled. We dust and scratched it. Now I want to just dust and scratch the background, but not the skull. I want to do even more dust and scratching. I know what to do. Okay. I'm going to take this dust and scratch even further, and I'm going to kind of like half mask out the skeleton so that you still see a little bit more of his features, his detail. Her. What? Him. They. We do not know. One day we'll all just be skeletons. Okay, let's take... No, wait. We want dust and scratch. Did nothing for us before. Okay, I want to really focus on this background here. It's really speckly. Take that up. And it's just kind of like, I don't know if you can tell on the computer screen. We'll make this a little bit bigger. But that really kind of like smoothed it over. But I want to keep a little bit more of my skeleton. So what I'm going to do is take my black brush. I'm going to put it at 50%. Just going to kind of, he's getting pixely. So let me take it 30%. Yeah, there we go. So he doesn't look like he has an Instagram filter over him, you know? My brush is like, we don't. Oh, damn it. I wasn't using my brush. This happens to me all the time. I was using my spot healer, and now it's like trying to figure out what I want to do. Stop. It's loading. It's loading without telling me it's loading. So, like, let's see life updates. Okay, one of you have told me your favorite ice cream flavor out of the Hershey's buckets. Tell me about... What can I ask? Well, I can tell you what I've been up to. What is going on here? Now I don't see any of my dust and scratch. It's like really taking its time to load. Anyways, major update. I forgot to tell you this, Valerie. Or maybe I did. I don't remember. So I went to the dentist for the first time, and I have to say, it might be 5 years. Like, I was trying to think of the last time that I was at the dentist, and I suspect that it was the last time that I was on my parents' insurance. I don't remember going to a grown-up dentist. That's really bad. But the thing is, this is where I'm defending myself here. I've had perfect teeth like all of my life. Why does this not look despeckled anymore? Where'd my despeckling go? I'm very confused right now. It's very speckly back there. I don't know why. Let's just dust and scratch this again, I guess. Oh, no, I don't know what happened. Cool. 9. Cool. Let that do that. Anyways, so I went to the dentist because I've been having some sensitivity on my teeth. And again, I've never had a cavity. Never had a cavity my whole life. I have really straight white teeth. Brush, every day, twice a day sometimes. Mostly twice a day. Sometimes I'll skip a morning. What is going on here? It's like my dust and speckle is just disappearing. I'm confused. Let's go back to the beginning. It's like we decided to not despeckle for you anymore. And I'm like, thanks, but I thought you already did. It's like taking something back. Anyways, so I noticed this in like 2019 that I was having a little bit of sensitivity on my teeth. 2019, guys. Oh, it is dust and speckled a little bit, but not enough, in my opinion. Dust and scratch. I keep saying the wrong one. Okay. This is what I want. Can you do that? What is going on? Just decide to stop working. I'm so confused. Usually when I have these problems, I'm like sitting at my desk high, and I've already, it's like a stupid, hello, Landy, welcome. And I can't figure out what's going on, but I honestly, I'm not on any drugs right now, and I cannot figure out why. It's like kind of despeckled, but not really. I just kind of want to like do away with this layer or something so I can just start anew. Okay, let's just try that. I don't know. Anyways, so I go to the dentist and tell him that I'm having some sensitivity when I don't use my Sensodyne toothpaste. This is not an ad for Sensodyne toothpaste, but it really did work, apparently. Okay, there's my dust and scratch I'm looking for. Okay, now apply. And he, takes x-rays and everything and looks at my mouth and tells me, you have 7 cavities. I said, what? What? How did that happen? I was so confused because, like, again, I've had like super strong, super just amazing teeth. My teeth have been one of the only things on my body that I just don't worry about. I keep up with basic hygiene, except I guess, and I don't know if this makes me sound like a dirty hoe, but he asked me, do you floss? And my answer to that is, yeah, when there's something stuck in my teeth that I can feel for sure. He goes, you don't floss like any other time? I'm like, no, who does? Well, apparently you're supposed to. And I know that. But I also know that maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I am just the bad child that just neglected a very important part of mouth hygiene, that you have to floss daily. And I neglected to do that, apparently. I mean, for sure, because I can tell you that I don't. And I got 7 cavities, kids. So if there's any lesson to be taught in this tutorial for editing your pictures, it is to floss. That was definitely a big upset to my wallet. And I will be getting my cavities filled. When I was there on the day, I got 4 of them filled. 4 of them, which is great. But I have to go back and get a deep cleaning and then get the rest of them filled. So, make sure to not only floss, guys, but brush your teeth. I mean, other way around. Not only brush, but also floss. Okay, I just fixed up that little guy. I'm gonna make sure that looks good. All right. My mask is still kind of crappy over here. Hello. Just blend in, please. Okay, now we're gonna go back on Mr. Skeleton. We're gonna take it all the way down to like 30%. Just bring some of his detail back, her detail back, their detail back. Okay. Oh my god, cute. Not as shiny and bright as this guy over here. I think I can actually take up the curves even more because we got rid of a lot of that noise. Would you eat those donuts off of that skeleton's head? I think it looks pretty good. I am going to press flatten save and close. Actually, I need that. I'm gonna need the skeleton because, okay. Yes, replace. It's always replace. Account save. Okay. It's exactly 7 p.m. where I am. Okay, we're going to keep him up here so that we can kind of fashion our other... What else should we... Let's see. What else should we edit for our session tonight? See how different this looks? See, this is the edit. It's like just the dark day and night. Literally, day and night. Let's do the apple pie. Oh, look at that nice overhead picture. Very dark. I'm gonna take it into our Photoshop here. When would I ever use this song in particular in my videos? All right, we're gonna take up the shadows. There's gonna be noise, but I'm not seeing that much. We'll definitely see it when we bring in some of the curves in there. Go ahead. Open. You're good. We're good to go. Guys, in the chat, what kind of video would this song be used for? All right, now we're definitely going to crop it. That's something that I learned. I had to remember. I would have been silently remembering by myself when I would have figured it out. It wouldn't have worked. Looks pretty darn center. A little bit to the left there. Pies are very fun because, oh my gosh, do they look dynamic in their photographs. I could select the subject, but I think I'm just going to do it myself. I can see what's going on here. All right, that is our mask for our pie. Duplicate that SOB. Now let's work on the background. We're going to duplicate that curves layer. We've got a mask for our object, and now we're going to mask for the background. Bring it up in general. Actually, gosh, it doesn't look too noisy. Like, I do see noise, but I think it's pretty well hidden in the grain. We're definitely going to be getting rid of this old shadow. I don't even know. I don't even ask. I don't even know. See, now we're using the skull as our reference because he's got the same kind of background. Actually, that's closer to the background I've seen, but let's just... That looks pretty darn close. That looks actually just delectable, doesn't it? Okay, oh my god, like this one is not going to be too hard, I feel. I'm going to just kind of get rid of that stupid shadow. Bring that up there, and now I'm gonna paint away that shadow. There we go. Goodbye. Goodbye. Can't you just smell this pie? I can smell it. There's a shadow. There it's gone. It's a little bit too yellow or something. Am I okay with this? Am I okay with this? Guys, Netflix recommendations. It was a unique tune. I have bought HBO Max. What did I need to buy that for? What was that? What was I needing to watch? Oh yeah, the Harry Potter special. And I ended up starting Succession. I would say it's worth the hype. I can bring up a little bit of these shadows here as well. Again, I want to make the background just as non-distracting as possible. So this background is a lot less noisy than the other one, but it still does have a little bit of noise. So we're going to do the same old deal. We're going to mask this out. So we're just doing the background, and we're going to put a little dust and scratch on there to kind of give it a facial blur. Just a little bit, because honestly, that texture doesn't look too bad. I don't want it to look fake, but it could use a little adjusting. Yeah, for sure. Okay, I think that's like literally perfect. Oh my god, it looks great. Let's put our little... Oh. Does it need... Do you think it needs... It kind of already has a kind of vignette, a natural vignette with the spotlight. I think that looks freaking great. Okay. I'm actually going to keep this up here. Now, actually, I'm going to go back to my... Am I going to need raws for all of these? Maybe not. God, this is so delayed. Do I need the raw? I don't think I need the raw for this one in particular. Because it looks pretty bright, but we'll see when we get there. Sorry, this pie is taking forever to save. Oh, we're going to use the raw anyways. Do we need to? We don't. We don't. Cancel. It looks like it's got enough information for me to use here. Okay, let's crop this sucker. First, looks like what I want to do is just straighten this out a little bit. I'm talking about another unique tune. Oh my god. Making me laugh. So, you know, I try my damnedest to make it straight. Sometimes I make it diagonal, it looks a little bit better, but... Or like I make the slats diagonal. It's like lying on the slats diagonal, but here I need to straighten it out. I don't even think that's straight. You know what? It's good enough. It's well good enough for me. So I think what I want to do right now, I'm going to just, to save time, to save myself some time, I'm going to take some of these pieces that I got. Okay, we're not going to use their masks because the masks are completely useless to us. But I can use the information that I put in, I think. Okay. So. I think this was the background. Yes, it was. I remember. So I'm going to mask out my dones. I've never called them that before. Well, I'm never going to again. My donuts. Donuts. Forgive me. Forgive me, donut gods. Okay, see, we're already on the track to making this look extremely good. My dones. My dones. Look at those guys. A little too yellow here. Why does that look so yellow? The way that you take yellow out of a picture is with the blue curve. Because you got blue, you got red, you got green. I don't know why they picked those ones. Oh, yeah, why? Those aren't even... Oh, it's RGB, right. But red, blue, and yellow are... Yeah, RGB. There's one, what do you call it? Secondary color, tertiary color? Or secondary color, right? And two primary colors. That's weird. Anyways, I'm not gonna question the entire like history of color right now. But okay, see, this looks great, except there's a lot of weird shadows in there. And it really matches. It's really, that matches my other picture pretty darn well. What am I doing now? Let's clean up this frickin' background a little bit because it's distracting me. I'm not even going to do dust and scratch with this guy. I want to avoid that as much as possible because it really does kind of put like an unrealistic filter. We're just going to get rid of a couple of the little things that stand out. I'm just taking my spot tool. It's called, what's this called? Spot remover. Come on. No? You're not going to pull down for me? Whatever. I think it's called the spot remover tool. And get rid of some of these little flaws in the wood. You guys, in the chat, from what you guys have seen already of the fake food, if you can remember, what would you like to edit next after this is finished? This looks so yellow. Is it yellow in real life? Oh, it's pretty yellow actually. Keep it like that. Except, oh man, well, should have named these. This is the curves 1 is the. We're gonna just, what you can do here, I'm taking this mask, I'm dragging it down as well as pressing Command, Alt, and Shift, so that it gives me the opposite when it lands. See? Oh, it took some of the yellow out, I think. Right? What is this? No, it's Broken Heart. You know what? I'm always looking at my pieces and seeing if it matches. This could use a little bit of color, to be honest. Now, what if I only want to affect the pie? Well, that's where you create a clipping mask. So, see it shifted over there? It's only kind of pointing to what's underneath it now. Make it just a little bit more saturated because this guy is pretty dark. I think that's perfect. Just a little bit. And I'm going to do this. I'm going to bring this over here too. Just want a little bit of more color. Now, this has a very distracting shadow. It's a similar shadow to what we had on the other one. I guess it was just there the whole time. Probably just my arm. No. Oh, it was on it's on my wrong tool again. The problem with that, and I run into this problem all the time, is I'm starting to like paint with my brush, and then I realize it's the spot correct tool, and it takes forever. Like if you're not just spot correcting something, it's like, what am I doing? What am I supposed to be doing? And then it just freaks out, and then it holds my brush hostage for a couple minutes, or a couple seconds. So out of all the foods, let's see the here while we're waiting for that. Here's my pie slices in person. Okay. Fix yourself. You did fix yourself here. Now, these blueberries are very blue. I think it's kind of one of the more cartoony things that I have because obviously, like, are blueberries really that blue? I did put some black in there, though, to really show the dimension. But, like, I really want to get across this is blueberry pie. Usually I stay a little bit more realistic with the colors, though. This one, oh my god. It took me forever to figure out exactly what this was supposed to look like. And honestly, it's a huge experiment. I'm curious who's going to be purchasing this. I like it. I like it a lot. Like I spent a lot of time on it, but it's got lots of layers of paint, kind of experimenting with colors. It's got these drippies here because I looked at, I type into Google, what does blackberry pie look like? And it is black, but it does have a lot of cherry goo because when you kind of start cutting into it or baking it, not cherry, obviously, blackberry goo is just very red. Oh man, if there's anything that just I feel is so realistic, it's my apple pies. And what is so amazing about this guy is that I'm using excess. Like when I make my foam pieces, I very often have little bulges that come out of the top from my overflow. It's called overflow. And usually people just throw those away. They can't use them. I turn them into baked apples. Love it! All right, back to the drawing board. You guys are in my way. I'm sorry. Gonna have to go down there. All right, this is looking pretty good. I still could use more saturation in my opinion. Let's see here. Not yellow. Let's not make this. I just want that pink to pop. Yeah, that's better. See, that's desaturated. This is saturated. It's really popping. It's popping. Still too yellow though. So I'm taking my master and I'm kind of moving it to the left, which makes it a little bit more on the red side than the yellow side. Oh, I love it. It's perfect. Yay! All right, I'm gonna actually we're gonna veer to a different part of this little demonstration here, and we are actually going into the back of my shop. A little peek behind the corner. Oh no, I forgot to. Wow, I can't believe so many people. I forgot to post on Facebook that I was live. Just realized it now. Wow, it's great that a lot of you are here despite that. Wow, that's great. Okay, so I'm going to go into my listings. Ooh, see the back of my store. Because I am finally officially going to post this donut crown. This is the one that I'm like, this has to get online because I have 8 of them right now. Here's everything that's currently online. And then here is everything that's sold out. All right. So when I have a repeat piece, I go and I try to find it. Gosh, this means that I've sold out of them a long time ago. Where are they? Am I seeing it anywhere? Really? Wow. Sold out of it that long ago? Because sold out in October. Jeez. There it is. The skeleton's going to really help in like with the visuals of like this. This is what it's supposed to look like. Okay. We got Katie here. Usually what I do is I put a little note here that says like for size and fit, but see the other things for what it actually looks like. Whatever. So this is what they usually look like when they will actually sit for me correctly, but this one was not, and that's why I got my skeleton. I might actually crop him in. No, I want to see him. I do want to see him, but I also want a version that's a little bit more cropped. So I'm going to crop in. That looks pretty darn cute because you can just see his eyes and his nose. Okay, we're going to save that as a different one. Crop. Oh my god, it's my favorite song. I love Leonel Casio. Okay. So we're going to delete these guys. We can delete my Halloween message. Thought it'd be me and you. Let's add them to my store finally. Yay! Whoops. Stop. Cancel. Usually I can just drag them in. Now they're all like, we're live and we don't want to do what you say right now, so. This is great! Everybody's gonna be able to see them. So this one goes up front. Look at him. Probably going to delete my Halloween message, yes. Your next event will be extra sweet with this donut crown. That's right. What I do, like, let's look at my listing here a little bit. You know, what do I do when I want to attract people? So I make sure to have all the information I possibly can that will be helpful for my customer about the size. But then I also list some reasons why you might what you might want to do with this, because I mean, I had the question at the very beginning, like, how many people are going to want this kind of thing and what are they going to do with it? And so I started brainstorming, and I'm sure that, you know, if somebody comes across like this freaking donut crown when they weren't necessarily looking for that specific thing, they might go, this is cool, but where would I wear this? So we've got Halloween costumes, birthday parties, character cosplay, bakery and restaurant displays, film and TV props, theater sets, like just dance recitals, like just put it in their head, like what can you do with this? Then I have shipping information, you know, remind people to give me 5 stars. So I actually think I have 8 of these, right? I think I made 8. I hope. I'll say, let me count. 1 second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I got a whopping 8. Not 18, 8. And I think that's really all I need to do. I added in the new pictures. Oh, look how cute. Oh my god. I think that looks quite cute, of that little skeleton peeking over into the thumbnail. I love it. I agree to pay 20 cents. I love it. Yay, it's live. Okay, any ideas about what we want to edit next? We're going to edit one more before the night's over. I'm going to go to the bathroom real quick, though, so you can, I guess, look at my store while I go do that and listen to music. Some just peaceful music or something else. I'll be right back. We back. Oh my gosh, this avocado toast was not on the shelf for very long. That's really loud. We've done the donuts, so let's do William. Bring on the next foods. Okay. While you guys are choosing, let me put my pie online. Well, I only have one picture, so maybe not that yet. Let's see what we got here. We've got. Oh, I didn't show you guys this. Did I? This is so cute. This is actually for fall. I wasn't able to put this on in time. Well, actually, it was at my party. But oh my God, look at this guy. It's an autumn donut hat. Oh, it's so funny. I love it so much. The light always blows out, even in my photographs, but it's got so we've got a chocolate donut. I basically use this chocolate one because I have a bunch of them, and then this guy, what did I make him for? These were around my candlesticks downstairs for my party. And I made these two, this pumpkin spice donut. This is like a kind of a carrot cake, kind of a pumpkin spice little donut with cream cheese frosting. Oh, and then this one's obviously Halloween. So yeah, this is my little Halloween treat headband. Oh, it really does need to be pictured on somebody's head when I post it for sure. My head, obviously. I haven't taken any, like I took all these pictures literally a couple hours, like an hour or so before we edited them. But usually I try to photo them on myself as well because you need references. Let's do that later though, because that one really needs. Let's do. You know what? Let's do the cotton candy. Why don't we? The cotton candy ice cream. These look pretty bright. I don't know if I'm gonna need to do any raws, but let's do this and then we'll post it and then we'll be done for the night. I've got an audition to do after this. I don't know, that's a lot of stress. It's a pretty cool audition. Like the part is basically me, like a YouTuber who used to be popular. It's giving me vibes, giving me very, very at-home vibes. Okay. Oh my God, how did I get 17 emails? That's disgusting. I don't want to deal with that. This is my favorite, actually. Oh, look at those guys. Don't they just look scrumptious? But you want to be my friend. Beautiful. I think the cotton candy just looks so adorable. Nice. I was going to say something different. Well, you didn't say it, William. I was waiting. Wanna change. So yeah, we got kind of a dark background, but it's not out of the realm. Like, it's still got a lot of detail. I don't think the shadows would have done too much. So we're going to start off, we're going to select these guys. The objects themselves are pretty well lit. I guess I neglect my background. It's like I probably could use more lights. I probably could if I really tried, but I'm just like, I'll fix it in post. Okay, I think these guys are mostly selected. If we see a disparity, we can go back and we can fix that mask. Yeah. Not too much going on here. Let's duplicate that and work on our background a little bit. If you don't wanna change, ain't no place to hide, ain't no one to run to. If you don't wanna change, I'm gonna change my mind about that, what I just did there, because I want it to have its own little layer. Yeah, so I'm watching Succession. Greg's hilarious. It's a very smart and dramatic show. You get to delve a little bit into the lives of these super rich people. And usually, like, I don't really relate, to those kinds of shows and everything. But it's interesting. It's like all of these rich kids are playing at a level that is so far above them that if they kind of like fell from grace completely, it would be like living on a whole other planet for them. It seems like they've been rich their entire lives. Should I take this hinge out? I think I will. Make it a little bit more. I have a hinge that keeps, so now it's disappeared. But I mean, I can relate to all of them in their own separate ways, and it's very interesting. I was gonna say, these ice cream cones don't look exactly the same color. Whatever. It doesn't matter that much. But all those colors, that green looks a little bit probably darker. Bring these cones down a little bit. Yeah, there's their color. Bring some of that color back. What else am I watching? Oh, I got from watching enough, like, I watch a lot of educational content on YouTube. I watch all different kinds of things. Like, right now, I'm ripping into Tales of the Gas Station. Like, I started listening to it a long time ago by Mr. Creepypasta, one of my favorites. And I never heard the entire story. So I decided to go back and really finish it out. Oh my God, is it a fantastic ride? There are a bunch of good actors on there that I've never heard of, but they are so splendid. It's always, of course, like, very interesting when, you become so infatuated with this actor. Like, I've never heard of them before, and then you realize they're British. It's like, oh, makes sense. Like the actress that plays Shiv. It's just, why does she have a better American accent than I do? That's not fair. I'm gonna brighten up this corner a little bit here. I'm gonna make another clipping mask so that I don't really aggravate the cones, and just kind of work on this background here. See if that works. Yeah, that's what I was going for. And there comes the noise. Yeah, it would definitely be good. Let's duplicate that. Mask those guys out. Let's do... yeah. Do a little dust and scratch back there. Or blur. Oh my god, I didn't think about that. Would it be the same thing? Yeah, let's try that. I'm gonna do a lens blur instead of the dust and scratch, which is gonna get rid of the pixelation or the noise. Okay, is that too much? I think that will be fun. I created a halo. Do you see that? That's what I was afraid of. It doesn't do that with the dust and scratch, I guess. Interesting. All right, we're not doing that. That's really weird. Let's do the dust and scratch anyways. It's really interesting, this dust and scratch, in the way that it really does. It acts like a smoothing filter. Okay, that's only at a 2. We want to bump that up a little bit. But the front doesn't need it, so I'm going to kind of whisk it away a little bit. And usually I'm just perfection at labeling my layers, but right now I want to kind of get as much done as possible. I usually will call this like background, and I'll honestly use a lot of my actions, but... So yeah, this foreground does not need the dust and scratch so much. I kind of just want that background a little bit blurrier. Nice. I love it. The mint ice cream I don't think is right. Where's my other ice cream? There it is. It looks correct. It looks like it's light, but it's lighter. It's lighter in the picture than in my real eyes. I'm gonna bring those cones down just a little bit more. Because, I mean, this is the trick. We want to make sure that people are, like, seeing the correct colors, for sure. That looks good to me. Now let's make sure we haven't even been using our reference here. Where is... Got lots of references here. I don't know where my... There's my skeleton. See, I'm always like, this looks good, and then when I put it on my website, it looks super dark. I've seen that before. I've seen that happen. So I do want to make it at least that bright. Like a little brighter than I think it needs to be. Still got this halo around it. I think I need to fix my mask. See this backlighting? We don't need that. No. Can't like get rid of it. Interesting. I probably got some new tunes since I saw you guys last. Oh my god. Have you heard about this big emo fest in Las Vegas? My roommate sent me the poster, and it had like literally everyone you can think of, weirdly. Like it was a $300 ticket. It was My Chemical Romance, Paramore. I don't know who else was on the ticket, but like literally everyone that you recognize from your youth. And I'm like, what? How'd they get all those people together in one place? And then I was also like thinking like I do not drop coin like that on something that's like purely going to be entertainment. Like I'm dropping coin on my 7 cavities. What else do I drop some coin on? I'm dropping coin on a trip that would be like for my work, like going to the Austin Film Festival. But I don't know, like even if it was like so perfectly fit for me. I mean, it's a null and void subject. Hey Val, thank you for the 149 super sticker. Was it real? I don't know. Like I think it was real. Let me see. Now I'm curious. What do I even type in? Emo Fest Las Vegas. Was it a stunt? Like, it sold out dozens of millennial emo pop acts to play Las Vegas. Look at this. I mean, it looks pretty. It's called When We Were Young, unless that is a band, but I don't. But oh my god, look at these. Look at this. Bigger? No. Look at this. Oh, you can't. I think it is real. So we've got My Chemical Romance, Paramore, A Day to Remember, Bright Eyes, AFI, The Used, Avril Lavigne. I mean, at least she's back. That makes sense. Dashboard Confessional. Like everybody. Like once you see like, you know, that top bar there, you're like, the bands were like, I need to be part of this. It sold out before I could even consider buying a ticket, though. So, that's that. Okay. That background looks like crap. Like, there's like... It's like I wish it wasn't there, but we're just going to let it go. The corner looks kind of scuzzy. And red. Very red. Why? I think that's another thing I want to do. Let's kind of bring a mask. Just do kind of that background back there. It's kind of just focusing on that background for the most part. I like it. I think it's pretty close. Okay. Let's kind of repeat some of that over here. And then we'll upload this puppy. It'll debut. It will make its debut. Aww. And like I did with a couple of our other things, I think I'm just going to kind of drag these layers and repeat. Rinse, repeat. Where are these guys? It's going to look like a mess, but I'm going to kind of do it. Okay. I don't know if that was helpful at all, actually. So I have to figure out what all of these layers do because I haven't been labeling them. Just throw that away. What do all these do? Curves. There's one, curves on copy, right? There we go. Overall curves. I don't remember what that one was. Oh, yeah, okay. Might have to fix that mask a little bit, but don't we always? But honestly, I've like kind of put a lot on hold until both my upcoming commercial, basically what I'm going to be doing coming up here, guys, like on the 11th for that weekend, I'm going to be flown in to San Jose to film a commercial. Then I'm going to be home for like a couple hours. I'm going to sleep at home and then I'm going to fly out to Texas to go to the festival. I feel like such a jet setter, you guys. I've finally made it. It is pretty cool. It feels pretty cool. I feel like I'm not too stressed. I'm a little bit stressed about the commercial because I have to perform and I don't have a script or anything yet, but I'm not stressed about the festival. I feel like I know exactly what to expect and I'm literally just going to go have fun. This is going to be the closest thing I've ever had to a vacation in since I became an adult. Since I like got out of school, like I never took a trip just to take a trip. It's always been, well, technically this isn't just a trip to take a trip. Like I'm going to be, representing my movie and really doing that, but it is going to be just purely fun for me. Like this is how I celebrate what I do. The festival, as you've seen, is nominated for, I keep saying this, 7 awards. We already nabbed one. We nabbed the best screenplay, produced screenplay, because there are also screenplays there that are just they're just in their written form. But I'm very excited and so proud. So proud. Just get rid of that hinge back there. All right, let's brighten up this background. Why don't we? I think that's what this one does. Let's hope. It looks like it should. Man, if you could just see one of these guys again, who would it be? Jimmy Eat World's on the ticket too. We the Kings. Oh my god, I forgot about them. Sleeping with Sirens, Senses Fail, Silverstein. I recognize every single one. Maine, Mayday Parade. 303! Oh my god! Wow. All American Rejects, Dance Gavin Dance, Alkaline Trio, Manchester Orchestra. The ones that I'm not reading. Let's see, which ones have I never heard of? Pelé and Royale. And Berlin I've definitely heard of. I definitely have a lot of their songs. There's the Wonder Years. Oh my gosh, there we go. Okay, other ones that I haven't heard of. Acceptance. I don't know who that is. Prentice, Prentiss. Lil Huddy. Is that part of the new emo? That doesn't count. That shouldn't be in here. Probably not. There's a logo on here that I can't even read it. JXDN. Some of them some I just can't read. I Prevail. I've never heard of them. Black Veil Brides. Oh my god. Like I didn't even, their name's not even on here. I recognize their logo. Yeah, everybody else I've heard of. No. Yes. Some of them I can't read. Dude. Oh, I've never heard of TV Girl. Car Seat Headrest. I've heard their name before, but are they older? I've seen their name around, but I don't know who they are, and I definitely didn't know them when I was reporting. Red Jumpsuit Everest, there they are. Wow. What is this? Boys Like Girls, Bayside. Oh my god, it's just a party and a half. I'm an hour away, so if you need lunch or dinner while you're in Austin, it's not a big deal. I mean, you're gonna have to come to me, William, if you want to see me. I'm not coming out to you. I don't drive a car. But whoever is in Texas, like, come to the festival, meet me. I will be there. I will be there the whole time practically. It's gonna be a blast. It's going to be at, I wonder what the hotel is called. It's a hotel festival, Austin Revolution Film Festival. I don't know what the tickets look like because obviously I'm getting a pass of some sort. But why didn't this do anything? Oh, because it's right. It's the wrong tool. But yeah, I will be. That's where I'll be. Like, if ever there was a place to find me, that would be it. Time and place. All right, that's looking pretty good. Yep, that looks like it. Let's see how whack my mask is. My whack mask. do we even need to run a dust and scratch? Maybe a little. I probably should with all of them. Just a bit. Just a little. Maybe a little more. Because that back is really pixelated, but the front is not. Yeah, it does kind of just make it look a little bit blurry back there. Look at this big distracting scratch. Oh, damn it, I did it again. I did it again with my stupid tool. The wrong tool. Come on. It doesn't take this long when no one's looking. Just let it do its work, I guess. Don't worry, I've got my crystal ice here as well. Oh, it's not a big deal for you to drive. Gotcha. Yeah. Wait, where are you? Yeah. Come see me. I'll be there. If you want to. Only if you want to. I'm not forcing anyone to see me, but that's kind of like, I remember saying that a long time ago too, like when I thought that the festival was actually going to happen like in like 2020. It's going to be like, if anyone out there's in Texas, I'm going to be at this place and this time. It's probably the closest we're ever going to have to a meetup because it's the only place I feel special. I'm gonna have so many dresses. Guys, I bought too many dresses for the amount of places that I can wear it at this festival. I've already got in my head the ones I'm gonna bring. So excited. So excited. William, if it doesn't give too much away, like what city are you in? Are you in Austin? Because I know, like, I have some Texas friends. I even have a Texas friend that is also coming to see me at the festival. And when you say to a Texas person, I'm gonna be in Texas, can you meet up with me? And they're like in a totally different city than the one that you're gonna be in. You might as well not even be in the United States sometimes because the state is so big that it doesn't make sense. You know what I mean? So I know that there are some cities in Texas that are not, it doesn't make sense. It's not Austin. Oh my God, I'm still waiting for this brush. Spinning wheel of death. Please just give me my brush. Please just give me my brush. Good, Christmas music timely. Should I do this audition tonight? I kind of have to prepare for it, but like when I put makeup on, I'm like, let's not waste it. That's kind of my logic all the time. I just got the audition today, but I really want to do well on it because I really kind of want it. Seems like it would be very good for me. And you know what? Anytime I get to play multiple characters, I'm like, sign me up. I should really think about that because it's going to become a trend. I don't know if that's a trap. to like put a box that I'm going to put myself in. El Paso. Driving from El Paso, the left side tip, to Dallas Middle is like 5 or 6 hours. Yeah. Absolutely. 5 or 6 hours. I mean, I understand, like, it's similar for people that, like, this happens to me all the time. Like, I'll meet somebody and I'll say, yeah, I'm from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. That's where I grew up. And they're like, oh, yeah, I've been to Philadelphia. And I'd be like, not relevant. Not the same. Not, doesn't make any sense. What are you doing? I've got spots to heal here. Oh. I see what you're saying. I'm talking to my computer, sorry. It takes me like 9 hours so to get... Right. It takes me like 9 hours or so to get to El Paso. Same state, but might as well be another country. Yeah. I'm in Belton. 60 miles above Austin. 40 miles below Waco. 60 miles. That's a lot. William, do you ever go to Austin regularly? Or... does anybody have a favorite place in the U.S. that isn't their home state? Or maybe some place that they really want to go? Like, I want to like kind of tour like the Midwest or maybe even New England to get a sense of like what small town is like. Like, I grew up in a suburb of Pittsburgh, but I had a tea in my backyard that took me right into the city in like a half hour. So I never felt like out in the sticks. So that idea of kind of that world is very novel to me. And I one day would love to explore it. Am I going to stand in line for Franklin's BBQ? Is that in Austin? I definitely want, I mean, last time we were there, we were exploring the immediate area. Actually, we took a couple Ubers to get to kind of some cool places. And so I probably will do that again a little bit. I mean, we've only really got 4 days, but everybody will have their own experience. You know what I kind of want to do? I don't know how close this actually is, but it's something that when I learned about it, I'm like, well, I got to go there, obviously. I learned that Jensen Ackles, who played Dean on Supernatural, he lives in Austin, and I don't know if Jared does too. I forget where he lives, but the reason I'm not being a stalker or anything. Like, he said that he lives in Austin, and he has a business. He has a brewery, and it's called The Family Business, which is a reference to the show. So I thought that would be cool, even though I don't drink beer at all or don't like it. I thought it would be cool to just be in that ambiance and kind of, I don't know, see what I can see. I don't expect him to be there or anything, but I'm sure that there has to be something cool in the establishment that's reminiscent of Supernatural, at least a little bit. Maybe there's pictures of them on the wall or something. I don't know. Sometimes for food, 6th Street is fun with friends. Oh, I'm sure. They've got great natural gardening place. Oh, that sounds cute. Huh. That sounds adorable. Huh. This mask is whack. Well, I'm definitely going to have to explore. I'm going to have this big posse of people. It's going to be great. Like, I'm going to be able to meet friends that I never have. Like that I've met online and stuff like that. The people that I've worked with over Zoom, for like voice acting and stuff. people that I saw at the last festival. It's going to be such a trip, such a ride. I'm so excited about it. Ooh, I'm chilly again. It's very chilly in Los Angeles right now. Like, I've actually had to turn on the heater, which is crazy. All right, that's looking pretty much like I need it to. One more picture, then we're going to upload this. Then I guess I'm going to go do my audition. Definitely should do my audition. I was like, do I have to do it tonight? It's like, no, I should probably do it. Because it's a big audition. It's got like 3 parts to it, 3 different scenes that I'm going to have to film. And I was going to do just one tonight. But it kind of involves like not multiple characters, but multiple versions of one character, which is it's so exciting to me. Like, which Galatea, if you're not aware, is like 2 versions of a character as well. I don't mean to make it a trend, but like, it's so super satisfying that when an actor is handed a job like that, where they get to like be super actory and really just explore as much as you possibly can inside of one project. I mean, of course, some people would think it's maybe like, you know, over and like a little bit cumbersome, but I enjoy it. If I can have the time and the resources to make it what I want to make it, then it's very rewarding to me. Franklin's is a BBQ joint where people start lining up. Yeah, I'm not doing that. That would be my entire day. Yeah, no, I'm not standing in that line either. No star is cool enough for an 8-hour line. No. Like, that is your whole day. That's like that's a good portion of the time that you're spending somewhere. I wonder if there's like a big to do at the family business. I didn't even think about that. I just assumed it would be open and just seating people. Because there's probably so much tourism. And this, it's not summer, it's February. Ooh, maybe it'll be a little bit lax up there. Oh yeah. Because I also hear like in, Texas in summer, oh my God, so much. It's really hard on all the senses. I'm usually okay, but like, it's also pretty touristy, I'm sure. Jack does, ! Ask him. I mean, I guess you don't need to ask him. The answer is yes. Period. I guess you don't need to ask him. The answer is yes. Period. It's in the living room. That's how I save time typing. Summer can be nasty. Cooler weather is better. Yeah. Like, they moved this festival permanently to February to make it a little bit easier on everybody. And that makes sense. That makes all the sense in the world. All you have to do is plug your computer into the gray USB cord that's sitting on the bottom shelf. My neighbor texts me because my roommate doesn't look at his phone enough, which is probably a good trait to have. I'm always looking at my phone, even though they're BFFs. Just getting the little spots. It's already looking pretty good, doesn't it? Looks better in the monitor than it does in my monitor. It's already almost Tuesday. Ugh. How'd that happen? Should I do this audition tonight? Oh my god. It's like another couple hours of work, and I'm not feeling. It's only 8 though. I should do it. I've got till the 10th. Literally, I've got like 10 days to do it, like more than a week, but Squirrelin says, I understand Black's BBQ is just as good, if not better, without the line. I haven't been to these places. I've just heard about them from the Austin-based podcast. What I'm probably going to do, I'm probably going to mostly stick around the area just because travel time factors in to both, wasting the day or not, and also getting back to the festival when I need to. So I'm probably not going to venture too much off of the beaten path. We went to a couple places. There was this big watering hole. It was kind of a natural cutout that was fenced in that you had to pay to get in. It was kind of weird. It was like buying a ticket into what kind of looked like a natural place, but I guess that they upkeep it and everything, which is good and whatever. So we did that. We took an Uber there, but for the most part, I was just scootering around on those scooters, that you take everywhere. That I love. Whenever I'm in a different city, I'm always on those scooters. I should really download one of the apps because I always delete them when I'm not in the city anymore. Because I don't need scooters when I'm in my own city. Just taking it up there. Oh, beautiful. I just really want to though, take a shower and just be done with it. Oh, that's not a good idea though. I guess I won't really have another opportunity because I'm trying to fill as much time as possible just finishing my painting. See, the thing about this painting, let me just get it all out. This is my idea. This painting was my idea. I think I can definitely do what I want to do. But like, I don't even know what we're going to do with it. So the idea that, like, I don't even know if we're going to be able to use it, and the fact that I know that to do it the way that I want to will just take so long. It's so discouraging. I don't remember the last time I really felt like that. Like, to be honest, sometimes I feel a lot like that when it comes to like painting a painting. Not painting objects. Like when I would paint my fake food, oh, it's so relaxing because you're just like mind numbing. It's great. But when it comes to painting a painting, I get really stressed out all the time. Like I always have this same anxiety. It's like I never think it's going to be good enough, though I'm pretty sure this one will really turn out exactly how I imagine it if I just work hard on it. But I have to work hard on it. I think next week I'm going to go live again if I do have that time, and we're going to do one last painting session before You're Just Paul, and we'll rock the shiznit. Thank you. It's like, oh, I'm complaining about all these things that I want to do, but I'm like, when it comes to the end of the night, like if I push something off till like after 8 p.m., it's like, oh, I don't know. I don't know if I want to do that right now. I start curling into a ball around midnight to go to sleep, and it's just like, no. But I think I'll do the audition. I wonder how long it would take me. I don't know. Because when I do auditions, when I film them, I obviously prepare a lot and I do a lot of takes. And then I get frustrated because it takes so long. But I bet I could. And I have to set it up over there. Rip my little studio down. What am I doing? Oh yeah. Dust and scratch. And then these will be done and we're going to upload them. We're going to show them to the world. Oh, that's where that halo is coming from. The dust and scratch. Ew. Okay, there we go. And we're gonna get it off the front because we don't need it here. Oh. Hello? What's the newest old band that you've discovered recently? That's a question for the ages. Like a band that, or like in your life, like a band that you were like kind of really late to, but you eventually found it. Actually, I was gonna say Nirvana. It's like obviously Nirvana was around when I was like a baby, but I remember finding Nirvana not only late, like when I was like a teenager. Kurt had been dead for like, I don't know, 15 years or something. But also, or like at least 10. But also, no. Is that how that works? What year is this? I can't believe it's 2022. God. Anyways, I found Nirvana. I think I might have explained this before. I discovered them In Utero first. That's their album title. And I had to work backwards, which is really interesting. But still, like In Utero has a special meaning to me, as opposed to like the other albums because of that. All right. It's looking pretty good to me. All right, let's do this. Why does that look so saturated? Let's bring those saturations down a little bit. Did I put saturation on it? I didn't. That's weird. They look more saturated than... Maybe it's... Maybe I darkened it up. Oh, I did. Should maybe darken this a little bit. I I did. I did already. Okay. Should get that other one. I do this all the time. I'm like, oh, is it dark enough? Oh, I don't know. Maybe I go get the other one. Where did we leave off? Which one did I not darken? I think it's this one. Just a little bit. I want to be as accurate as possible. I don't want anyone to be disappointed that it doesn't look like the picture. Because, like, as you'll notice, I did not touch up anything on the actual food besides the lighting and the color, just to make sure that it matches. But I'm not taking away any little dust and scratchies on the food. You're getting exactly this. You're getting exactly this. Okay. The term break a leg. Wait, what am I? But squirrel, and the picture looks great so far. I'm going to head out. Okay. Feeling a bit under the weather. Oh, feel better. Thank you for the best of luck. And break a leg. Hopes. Oh, the term break a leg means that someone hopes to see you in that cast. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Is that where it comes from? You're just watching my mind being blown right now. Did you make that up, Squirrelland? Oh my god. I've never heard that before. I always just thought it was supposed to be like opposite of what you want to happen. Oh my god. That's too much for me. That's too much of a discovery. Oh my god. I am losing my mind right now. I am losing my mind. There's a bit of a halo behind this one, but I don't really care. We're going to put this cotton candy up on my website, and then we're going to say goodnight, and I'm going to go and do my audition. Replace it. Yes, that's what I'm trying to do. All right, so when I'm going into my store to... Oh, there's my old... Wow, there's my old apple pie. I didn't look at a picture. I probably should have. It looks pretty much the same. Okay. Let's go to my pink ice cream. Wait, what is this? Let's go to active, yes. Because I don't have a cotton candy ice cream yet, so I have to make one up. I have to make up a listing. But on Etsy, what you can do... Oh, no. It's sold out recently. What you can do that is great is you can copy it. And so I'm making a copy of this, stealing. Instead of this ice cream, I'm going to put in the cotton candy ice cream, but I'm able to use all of the other settings that went along with it, like all of the, that's all my music. Okay. There we are. I'm able to use all the fitting settings, all the description stuff, and just keep it all in the same category so that I don't have to repeat myself. I don't have to write it all out again. I'm going to change this to cotton candy. Right? That's the flavor that is, right? Delish. I have one. We have all those options, yes. That's what we need. Looks very desaturated against all my other foods. I have to pull out more of my references. And that is a copy. And so now let's look at them on the website. Why don't we? Which is something that I do often to make sure that because I also, besides, just seeing them, oh, there's all my Christmas stuff. Let's move it around. I don't have any other ice cream in this store. Probably put it down here. How cute. Oh, come on. Let's put it next to some ice cream right here. Well, it matches pretty well. It matches my color scheme pretty well. It's kind of... No, it does. It's... Yeah, that's how it should look. Everything's pretty true to color. When I saturate, I don't do it to the point of like, it looks ridiculous. We did it! Let's exit the rearrangement. You saw it in a meme night. Great. Great to know. You guys, thank you so much for coming along on my journey of how I actually keep up with my store. From how busy I've been lately, like this has been the opportunity for me to do that because I mean, I've had a lot going on over here. So I'm really happy that you guys have been keeping me company. I appreciate it. This candle is practically almost done. So that's a great time to end it here. Thank you guys. I hope you had a great night. I hope you continue to have a great week. Val, sending hearts right back your way. I love you. And I will talk to you guys later. This is my outro.